truths and quieter things. Even if I color wrong, it still becomes my healing song. I don't need to fit the mold. I've got magic I can hold. With every shade I dare to choose, I'm not lost, I just play loose. Color outside the lines, let the mess become the shine. Every hue a little brave, every mark a wave I crave. Don't need eyes, I don't need sounds, I just color outside the lines. Let the world stay black and white, I'll be dancing in the light. If I smudge, I'll smile wide. That's my spirit undenied. Color outside the lines, let the mask become the shine. Every hue a little brave, every mark a wave I crave. Don't need reason, don't need signs, I just color outside the lines. They rush through pages, chase the bold, but I let quiet colors unfold. A blend of pastels, slow and true. I don't need loud to make it through. My strength is in the way I stay. Brush in hand, I find my way. Soft is strong when I color slow. Let the gentle pigments flow. Every stroke a quiet flame, a silent vow I don't explain. They see peace but they are wrong. This is where soft is strong. No sharp lines to prove I'm tough, just layered shades more than enough. I trust the pause, the hush, the space, to show the world a different grace. Not every fire has to burn, some glow inside, some softly turn. Soft is strong, then I color slow. Let the gentle pigments flow. Every stroke of a quiet flame, a silent vow I don't explain. They see peace but they are wrong. This is where soft is strong. In every shade I let appear, I face the things I used to fear. A brush, a breath, and a steady hand, that's how I learned to take a stand. Soft is strong in every hue. I color brave, I color true. This isn't weakness, it's my way to rise in tones that softly stay. And every time they look too long, they'll see the proof. Soft is strong. The world is loud tonight, I lose my way. but softness is my fight. I've learned to speak without sound, with pastels, not with spite. I blend the parts they never see. I color who I need to be. No need to meet the mold. This story's mine to shape and hold. And still I color through the storm. In every shade I feel reborn. No matter what the days undo, this is the way I make it through. Each stroke I place is something true, a thread that pulls me back to you, to meet the light, to what I've lost. This healing never comes without a cost. And still I color through the storm. In every shade I feel reborn. No matter what the days undo, this is the way I make it through. The day comes in like a crashing wave. Too many voices I can't brave. The world spins fast, my thoughts collide. So I pick up the brush and I step inside. No need to speak, no need to try. The page will hold what I can cry. I brush away the noise, I slow it down. Let the colors catch me before I drown. Stroke by stroke, I start to breathe. The quiet's something I can weave. This is more than just a choice, it's how I brush away the noise. I used to chase what didn't fit, mistaking chaos for commitment. But now I find a softer thread, a rhythm humming in my head. I blend the blue into the gray and let the mess just fade away. I brush away the noise, I slow it down. Let the colors catch me before I drown. Stroke by stroke, I start to breathe. The quiet's something I can weave. This is more than just a choice, it's how I brush away the noise. They don't see it, but it's through. Peace comes in lavender and blue. I don't escape, I just return to where the softer moments burn. I brush away the noise, I slow it down. Let the colors catch me before I drown. In this quiet, I reclaim my voice. This is how I brush away the noise. Yes, this is how I brush away the noise. die. My heart is soft and loud. It whispers through the clouds. The blues become my breath, erase my quiet depth. The world can't change this part. I draw with all my heart. Each mark I leave is true. I color what I knew. Colors don't lie, like faces do. They bloom in every shade of truth. No mask, no noise, no alibi. I find myself in what I die. I am not made to blend away. I draw in light that wants to stay. So even if the world forgets, the page remembers who I am. Colors don't lie, like faces do. They bloom in every shade of truth. No masks, no noise, no alibi. I find myself in what I die. To blend, to hide, to paint a smile I didn't feel inside. The pages don't ask me to pretend. They hold the truth I can't defend. There's anger in a crimson line, and softness in this pastel spine. Each layer brings a part to light. I'm not just wrong or right. I am every shade I am, bold or faded, soft or grand. From stormy blue to sunlit gold, I draw the parts I used to hold. Not black or white, not just a plan, but every shade I truly am. There's grief that lives in dusty green, and hope in shades I've never seen. I color where the silence grows and name the things nobody knows. I am every shade I am, bold or faded, soft or grand. From stormy blue to sunlit gold, I draw the parts I used to hold. Not black or white, not just a blend, but every shade I truly am. I'm not here to fit the frame, I'm here to feel, to break, to claim. So let them, yes, let them stare. I'll be the color hanging there. I am every shade I am, the hush, the flare, the trembling hand. No need to shrink, no need to tame. This is my truth, not just a name. A colorful, I color grand in every age I truly am. I don't need a perfect guide, no right or wrong to draw inside. I follow where the feeling leads, a dance of shades, a trail of needs. They want control, they want a plan, but I was never that kind of hand. I paint the joy, I paint the scars, from quiet places where I star. I color by heart, not by line, every shade a pulse of mine. I don't measure, I don't chart, I just let me healing start. What flows through me is soft and true. This is how I make it through. I tried the rules, I've tried the frame, but nothing ever felt the same as letting go and trusting more than what the page was asking for. I color by heart, not by line, every shade a pulse of mine. I don't measure, I don't charge, I just let my healing start. What flows through me is soft and true. This is how I make it through. Some maps don't show the way I go, but in each year I start to know that what I need is not exact. It's soul and shade, not perfect fact. I color by heart, not by rule. My hands don't ask if it looks cool. It's not for show, it's not for praise. It's how I make it through the days. So let them play smart. I'll keep learning to color by heart. There are days I feel too far, a ghost inside a fading star. But when I hold a brush or pen, something pulls me back again. It's not my mind that brings me home, it's in my fingers, not alone. My hands remember what I forgot, the gentle things that time did not. Every stroke a silent trace of love, of loss, of softer grace. When the world feels out of reach, my hands remember how to teach. I don't recall each hurt by name, but my hands still draw through pain. The patterns know what I can't say and guide me through another day. They hold the truth I can't express, a quiet map of tenderness. My hands remember what I forgot, the gentle things that time did not. Every stroke a silent trace of love, of loss, a softer grace. When the world feels out of reach, my hands remember how to teach. Through the colors, through the blur, they tell the stories I once were. Without a voice, without a sound, my hands know how to hold me now. My hands remember what I forgot and bring me back, and I am not. No need for words, no need for pace, just time and touch and sacred space. When I feel like I'm not whole, my hands remember and console. I've been quiet for too long, let the chaos pull me in. All the noise outside my skin made me doubt the world within. But the pencils never asked why I stayed away so long. They were just there on the desk, like nothing had gone wrong. And I know what I need when I can't speak loud. So I come to the page where the colors wait. They don't need a reason, they don't need a name. They welcome me softly, they don't ask for proof. They just say, It's okay, come back when you're you. I've erased too many starts, feared the judgment in my hand. Thought that beauty had to be something perfect, something planned. But the mess became the truth, and the truth began to shine. Now I draw because I feel, not because I need a sign. And again I return to what awaits in me. Loot. So I come to the page where the colors wait. They don't need a reason, they don't need a name. They welcome me softly, they don't ask for proof. They just say, it's okay, come back when you're you. I don't need to be whole to pick up a shade. Even broken hands can make something break. So I come to the page where the colors wait. No rules or pressure, no seeking of fate. They whisper in silence, they shimmer in truth. And I know return, they always wait for you. Used to sketch a different face, one made of calm, one made of grace. But hiding never kept me safe, it only blurred the lines I trace. Now every shade I lay down true is soaked in pain I color through. Not perfect, neat, or soft and still, but raw and flawed and always will. I'm drawn to be real, not drawn to please, to color past apologies. Each page I touch becomes a part of all the truth inside my heart. I'll never shrink, I won't conceal, I'm not meant to fake. I'm drawn to be real. The smudges tell more than the lines, the tears that blend with pastel signs. They say I'm messy, maybe so, but beauty lives where brave hands go. I'm drawn to be real, not drawn to please, to color past apologies. Each page I touch becomes a part of all the truth inside my heart. I'll never shrink, I won't conceal, I'm not meant to fake. I'm drawn to be real. I won't erase the storm I've been, I'll sketch it all and start again. My colors shout what I won't say, that healing comes in shades of gray. I'm drawn to be real, to feel it all, the joy, the grief, the rise, the fall. I'm not a surface you can clean, I'm made of fire, soft and seen. In every stroke, every reveal, truths I was always drawn to believe. Awake with a storm behind my eyes, quiet chaos I can't disguise. But there's a world that waits for me, in pencil lines and shades set free. I don't need to speak to heal, I just trace what I feel. It's every spiral, curve and hue. I I find the courage to push through. So I color without fear. Let the silence disappear. All my shadows, all my doubt fade as I fill the outlines out. Love's not always crystal clear, but I color without fear. Memories tangle in my chest. Some I welcome, some I rest. But every mark I close today turns the ache a softer gray. I hold the blue and feel the lead. Paint the thoughts I've never said. Somewhere in the purple sky I remember how to try. So I color without fear. Let the silence disappear. All my shadows, all my doubt fade as I fill the outlines out. Love's not always crystal clear, but I color without fear. You don't have to understand. Just watch this bloom beneath my hand. In every page I leave a trace of finding light in quiet space. So I color without fear. Every heartbeat drawing near, letting go with every line. Finding strength that once was mine. Love lives softly, ever near. And I color without fear. Yes, I color without fear. Some truths I'm too afraid to say, so I shade them in another way. With violet skies and golden doubt, I color everything I can't shout. I blend the pain I can't confess with strokes of hope and tenderness. Each hue becomes a voice I trust to rise from silence, soft but just. I go where the colors never lie, where sadness blooms and tears can dry. I don't need words to make it frown. My soul speaks louder in the blue. They may not see what's deep inside, but I am real where colors hide. They ask for smiles, I give a shade of every fear I've ever made. The crimson ache, the shadowed light, they're all there when I draw at night. I go where the colors never lie, where sadness blooms and tears can dry. I don't need words to make it through. My soul speaks louder in the blue. They may not see what's deep inside, but I am real where colors lie. No mask, no filter, no pretend. Each line I draw helps me mend. The paper knows just how I feel, and in that space I start to heal. I go where the colors never lie, where nothing's wrong and I don't try to be someone they understand. I hold the truth with my own hand. So if you ask me where I cry, it's there where the colors never lie. loud, I'd go quiet. Find a page and start a riot. Not with words, but with the shade. Peace in every mark I've made. I don't need to speak out loud. I've got colors in a cloud. Let the pencils lead the way. Wash the heavy thoughts away. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I let the colors talk through the rain. I mixed a mess with something true, a story told in every hue. When I'm lost, the shades will guide, a rainbow rising from inside. I don't chase a flawless line, I just color what feels mine. This is something I can make, a masterpiece in every break. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I let the colors talk through the rain. Crayons, watercolors, soft pastel, every shade has truth to tell. No rules, just art, just light. I color more and it feels right. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I'll let the colors talk through the rain. I used to race through every day, counting steps, losing the way. But somewhere in a quiet frame, I found a peace I couldn't name. Not in the finish, not in the plan, just in the touch of my own hand. So I color the moment stroke by stroke. Let every breath feel soft and woke. No need to rush, no need to chase. This little page becomes my place. Life's not waiting to be perfect, just waiting to be noticed. There's beauty in the in-between, in half-filled skies and olive green. A line that leans, a tone that strays, still part of our favorite thing. I don't need it big to feel alive, just space to see the now arrive. So I color the moment stroke by stroke. Let every breath feel soft and woke. No need to rush, no need to chase. This little page becomes my place. Life's not waiting to be perfect, just waiting to be noticed. Somewhere in the silence grows a rhythm only I will know. I catch it here in blue and gold, a quiet wonder I can hold. Knowing peace is drawing near. Not every masterpiece must shine, some just mark the edge of time. And when I look back, I'll own it, that I was here. to color the moment.
Some thoughts are too deep to say, so I let my colors find the way. No voice, no sound, no need to speak. The silence here is soft, not weak. Each pastel shade, each muted tone is where I face myself alone. I blend the ache I used to hide in pages no one must decide. This is the silence I keep in color, a world that listens like no other, where tears don't fall, they softly dry in every streak of blue and sky. No need for noise to show I feel. This silence paints what's always real. The world moves fast, it moves too loud, but here I'm safe beneath the clouds. With every brush I breathe again. No need to prove the where or when. This is the silence I keep in color, a world that listens like no other, where tears don't fall, they softly dry in every streak of blue and sky.
I don't shout to take up space, I draw it out with quiet grace. No loud lines, no neon screams, but I still fight for all my dreams. They don't see the power here, in every smudge and silent sneer. But every shade I choose to show is louder than they'll ever know. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. Don't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue, I color brave, I color true. They don't see it, but it's real. My quiet hands, my iron will. Let them chase the perfect frame, I'll color crooked just the same. No need to fit their narrow lines. My page, my path, my own design. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. But I didn't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue, I color brave, I color true. They don't see it, but it's real. My quiet hands, my iron will. So when they say you're doing it wrong, I turn that down into my song. With every blend I take control, a rebel's heart in gentle tones. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. Don't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue, I color brave, I color true. They don't see hands, my iron will.
Je marche sans bruit dans le vent, les couleurs m'échappent lentement. J'ai perdu la nuit en criant, mais je tiens la flamme doucement. Je me relève encore une fois, même si je tombe très bas, je ressens les bouts de moi. Et j'avance pas à pas, ce sont des éclats de moi, des morceaux que je monte cette fois. Même brisé, je suis encore là. Je suis là, je suis là, je suis là. Et je chante avec mes éclats. J'ai peint mes silences en bleu, avec des gestes un peu nerveux. Je trace l'absence dans mes yeux, comme un fil perdu dans le feu. Chaque trait soulage un poids, et je redeviens un peu moi. Chaque ligne calme mes pas, c'est ma façon de faire ma loi. Ce sont les éclats de moi, des couleurs que je crie tout bas. Même fêlée, je suis encore là. Je suis là, je suis là, je suis là. Et je pense que je crois. Sur le papier, je respire mieux. Je fais parler les ombres en feu. Les cris anciens deviennent eux. Et je m'ouvre à des cieux bleus. Ce ne sont pas des mots parfaits, mais ce sont les miens, je le sais. Et dans chaque imperfection, je construis ma rédemption. Ce sont les éclats de moi, des morceaux que je peins tout bas. Même brisé, je suis là, je suis là. Je suis là, je suis là. Je suis là, je suis là. Et je brille avec mes éclats. Some days I'm lost in black and white, too tired to chase the fading light. But I pick up my quiet tools and break the noise with color rules. I don't need a map or plan, just a page beneath my hand. Let the world blur out of view. This moment's all I need to do. In the lines I find me, soft and slow, healing in every undertow. Every color knows my name, every shade a softer flame. It's not perfect, but it's free. In the lines I find me. Oh, I've tried to fix what time has bent, but now I color what it meant. The mess, the joy, the fear, the grace, all belong in this small space. I blend the tears with pinks and blues, make art of things I never choose. No rules here, just room to be. A canvas full of honesty. Oh, in the lines I find me, soft and slow, killer in every undertow. Every color knows my name, every shade a softer flame. It's not perfect, but it's free. In the lines I find me. Oh, let them chase the louder dreams. I'll stay here with quiet themes. In this silence I feel whole. Crayon verses for my soul. Oh, in the lines I find me, day by day, washing heavy thoughts away. Every scar turns into light, every hue makes wrong feel right. Love unfolds so patiently. In the lines I find me. Yes, in the lines I find me. flawless line to prove his messy heart was fine. Erased myself to fit the frame and lost the joy inside the game. But one slow stroke, then one more hue, and something quiet came through. It whispered low, "You're not too much, you've always been more than enough." This is the color of the muff, not polished, loud, or tough. A softer shade that says I'm here, without a mask, without the fear. I fill the page without the rush. This peace I feel is more than enough. The palette's full, yet undefined. Got every shade, feels wholly mine. It's not about how much I do, it's how I let the light come through. This is the color of the nuff, not polished, loud, or tough. A softer shade that says I'm here, without a mask, without the fear. I fill the page without the rush. This peace I feel is more than enough. I don't need praise, I don't need gold to know I've made this canvas whole. A breath, a blend, a healing hue. Is quiet truth, is always true. This is the color of the nuff, where gentleness meets love. I hold the brush, I hold the light. I color slow, but I color right. No need to rise, no need to bluff. I am, I breathe, and that's enough.
Some days I wake, tangled thoughts, the lines are blurred, the colors lost, a storm inside. I try to hide, but I pick up my brush and I breathe through the tide. Heat stroke quiets the noise, every hue gives me a voice. It's not perfect, but it's mine, and I find peace in every line. Calling me calm, calling me true. All of my heart bleeding through blue. Love and fear blend on the page. I turn my pain into something brave. In every shade I find my way. Calling me whole today. You said my smile fell far away, like I'd been fading day by day. But watch me bloom beneath your gaze. I'm sketching hope in golden rays. Every panic I melt softens when the red runs dry. See chaos, I see skies, painting truth behind my eyes. Calling me calm today. Calling me true. All of my heart bleeding through blue. Love and fear blend on the page. I turn my pain into something brave. In every shade I find my way. Calling me whole today. I used to hide inside the gray. Now I let the pinks and purples stay. Art is how I say I'm here, even when I disappear. Calling me calm, calling me real. Calling the ache I couldn't feel. Brush by brush, I start again, turning the mess into my friend. And every shade I find my way. Thou me whole today. Calling me whole today.
proud. I color strong, I color loud. Not here to follow, here to be the full untamed version of me. No more edits, no more doubt. Let every color figure out. I'm vivid and true, I don't tone it down. Wearing my soul like a neon crown. Every line, a choice I claim. Every hue, a fearless flame. You'll see me coming through. Vivid and wild, vivid and true. They told me softer was the way, but soft can roar in its own way. I'm not a filter, not a trend. This color story doesn't bend. I don't need their black and white. I'm made of contradiction and light. I'm vivid and true, I don't tone it wrong. Wearing my soul like a neon crown. Every line, a choice I claim. Every hue of fearless flame. You'll see me zooming through. Vivid and wild, vivid and true. Even when they don't understand, I'll draw my world with my own hand. Bold is just another way to say I'm here and won't decay. I'm vivid and true, I don't tone it down. Even if they try to drown the colors I was born to show, I'll just burn brighter as I go. This is what I'm meant to do, to live and love, vivid and true. There were days I rushed the lights, tried to force the colors right. Thought if I could blend it well, then maybe I'd be fine. But I stained the page with shame and erased too many dreams, till I learned to let the light fall softly in between. And now I take it slow, one hue at a time. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You don't have to finish or feel like a sage. It doesn't need meaning or perfect design. Just hold your breath steady and give it some time. I used to follow every rule, stayed inside the lines too long, till I found that every mess could still become a song. Now I color through the ache, not to hide but just to feel. Every stroke a step I take to somewhere soft and real. And still I let it flow, even if it's slight. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You won't have to finish or feel like a sage. It doesn't need meaning or perfect design. Just hold your breath steady and give it some time. It's not about right, it's not about praise. It's showing yourself you're worthy of grace. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You don't have to hurry, no need to be brave. You're doing enough just by holding the line. So soften your grip, you're allowed to take time. a grayscale moon. I was sinking low, silent shadows all around. I didn't know where to go. Then I picked up a brush and I started to see a universe inside just waiting to set me free. Every shade, every line, I'm rewriting my story. Turning pain into paint, I'm awaking my glory. Color my world, break through the dark, light up the sky with a fiery spark. Every hue, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my world with strength and grace. In this last just piece, I found my place. Turn the page, let the colors unfurl. This is my power, I'm gonna color my world. Faced with fears, I would hide behind all black and white. But now I'm shining bright, with colors burning bright. Every stroke, every splash, a shout to the sky. I'm a canvas of dreams that refuse to die. Every shade, every line, I'm rewriting my story. Turning pain into paint, I'm awaking my glory. Color my rules, break through the dark, light up the sky with a fiery spark. Every hue, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my rule with strength and grace. In this masterpiece, I found my place. Turn the page, let the colors unfurl. This is my power, I'm gonna color my world. Brush in my hand, I'm taking command. No more shadows, I'll stand. With colors that scream, I'm living my dream, breaking free from the seams. Color my world, break from the dark, light up the sky with a fire moon spark. Every hero, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my world with strength and grace. In this masterpiece, I found my place. Turn the page, let the colors unfurl. This is what power, I'm gonna color my world. Color my world, yeah. I'm alive, I'm free. This is the power of me. My page lies blank on the table, waiting for me to bring it to life. A garden made of color swells, and it's mine in every curve. The silence builds like treasure in my hands, but these shades know who I am. The brush is moving like a tide, I hold inside. I won't hide my hands, this time I've tried. I begin, I release. Every color tells the truth. Shade by shade, finding peace. Breaking free from fear and proof. I don't care what they think today. Watch the silence bloom. I'm painting it my own way. Funny how the outlines look so small when I'm filling in my truth, and the fears that held me silent start to vanish shade by shade. I trace outside what I once kept contained, each color speaking what I can't explain. No more shrinking, no more holding back the tide. There's a quiet power I won't hide. I begin, I release. Every color tells the truth. Shade by shade, finding peace. Break free from fear and proof. I don't care what they'll think today. Watch the silence bloom. I'm painting in my own way. My piece is drawn in pinks and stormy blue. A quiet voice in every softened hue. No perfect shape, no tidy line to stay. Just rhythm in the mess I've made. I begin, I release. Every page becomes my light, not afraid, no.
I've walked through storms without a sound, painted smiles while breaking down. But every tear became a hue and led me right back to the truth. I'm not the same as I was then. Each page I filled became a friend, and now I see what I've become, a masterpiece that won't be numb. Rise in color, rise in light, even when the dark's in sight. Every mark I thought was wrong was building where I now belong. Bold and bright I lift my face, in every shade I find my grace. This isn't just a healing art, it's how I rebuild my heart. They said the quiet stay in line, but I drew outside every time. What once felt small now takes up space. I trace my courage into place. I'm not afraid of being seen. My flaws are part of what I mean. With every curve and every swirl, I shape a brand new kind of world. Rise in color, rise in light, even when the dark's in sight. Every mark I thought was small was building where I now belong. Bold and bright I lift my face, in every shade I find my grace. This isn't just a healing art, it's how I rebuild my heart. I hold the past in every stroke, but I don't break, I only grow. The quiet power in my hand is how I learn to take a stand. Rise in color, rise in light, even when the dark's in sight. What I create is born from pain, until it shines through every strain. Bold and bright I lift my face, in every hue I find my place. No longer small, no longer scarred, I rise in color, bold and hard. Left undone, faded corners coming undone. Parts of me I lost too soon, like whispers drowned beneath the moon. I sat with pages still and bare, no one judging, no one there. Just empty space and waiting lines, as if they knew what once was mine. Fill me in, one shade at a time, with color soft, with color kind. What I forgot, the page recalls, it helps me stand when I still fall. Fill me in, where I was thin, let this art begin again. Not every piece comes back complete, some are crooked, some discreet, but every blend I place with grace feels like finding a lost face. Fill me in, one shade at a time, with color soft, with color kind. What I forgot, the page recalls, it helps me stand when I still fall. Fill me in, where I was thin, let this art begin again. I don't need to be brand new, just more whole than I once knew. And if I never find it all, the act itself becomes my call. Fill me in, I won't pretend. Each stroke a story, each line a mend.
not to fix, not to win, just to breathe and fill me in.
Not to fix, not to win, just to breathe and show me in. In a world that moves too fast, I find a place where moments last. Pencils dancing, colors bloom, peace unfolding in my room. Every shade a silent song, telling me where I belong. Color in the quiet, breathe it in slow. Let the lines guide you where you need to go. Joy in the pastel, hope in the hue. Every page a love letter to you. Some days the world feels heavy to hold, but I paint it warm, bright and bold. In every swirl I start to